Alrighty, what is going on, everyone? I hope you guys are all having a great day. As you can see, we're back in the Minecraft beta 1.7.3 world. I kind of missed it a little bit, so I figured I'd come back to it. Just kind of check it out and see what's happening here. Yeah, I doubt anything's changed since I've never been on it, but I guess we're just gonna go check it out. But yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. So today's video, I wanted to talk about money and my perspective on it and what it means to me. Um, and kind of compare what I think about it to what, modern society thinks about it. Um, so yeah, let's just dive in. So I think that if you're someone that wants to be successful or someone that, has any sort of ambition for life, um, which I hope is everyone, but, it's few and far between now, honestly. A lot of people just like to coast, but uh, topic for a different video. But I think that at least for me, you know, all these extra things that come to mind um, that you want. I think okay. Let me rewind. Let me break it down to where my brain's going all over the place. Um, I think we all have like the basic needs. Obviously, we talked about that before, covering the basic needs. But I think we all kind of have a threshold to be like. I think it's different for everyone how much money you need to be happy and how much you're going to need to get to where you want to be. Um, and I hate when people say, "Oh, money's not going to make you happy." This, and that. It's yeah, like that's true, but there's two sides to every coin. I mean, you need money. I mean, I think people that just deny that fact are just lazy and are just coping with not achieving what they want. Like, for example, I'll take myself for example. Like where I want to be in life, like what will make me happy is I don't need like a Lamborghini or some exotic above $100,000 car is not. And I know Lamborghinis are a lot more than $100,000 now, but I'm just saying like above like multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars of cars like that would not that would not fulfill me. But here's the big but. I wouldn't be opposed if I got to that point in my life where I could afford that. And I'm not saying I will, but I'm saying I wouldn't be opposed to not having that, if that makes any sense. Um, but like, yeah, so if I could live without it and I wouldn't be any less or more happy. Um, but my point is, I'm trying to make like for me, like I know what's going to make me happy, and I know I'm going to need like a decent amount of money to have what I want. And for me, I think when I look at my life from the outside in, I think at the end of the day, what would truly make me happy is like a nice home, somewhere to live, and somewhere not, crowded, not like, not out in the boondocks, but like somewhere like out in the country a little bit, something like that. Um, a decent car, like maybe like a nice truck or something like that. And that's in my opinion, that's not unreasonable. Like, yeah, am I gonna have to put in like a good amount of work to get that? Like, yeah, like that stuff's expensive. Like a house in the country or, a truck or something like that. Like, yeah, you're gonna need like a decent amount of money for that, but it's not unrealistic. But at the same time, like there's some people that just wouldn't be willing to, put in the work to achieve that. And I'm not like shaming or blaming anyone. Like I said, you know, I think you can fall into maybe like two or three categories. Like some people are just flat out lazy and just don't care what happens. They just live their life, and you know what? That's fine. That's if that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But I think that on the other hand, you have the super hyper, competitive, successful people that like they just want as much as they can get, and like at the same time, I'm not even hating on that's just a mindset you can have, and um, you know, I'm kind of like that, but not like I'm not gonna get if I don't have $50 million in my bank account by the time I'm 80 years old. Like, I'm not gonna, like, that's not gonna concern me. But oh god, this creeper. I like how in this version it takes 2 hits to kill the enemies with the diamond sword. But where are we going with that? Yes. And then I think in the middle there you have people that like know what's gonna make them happy, and anything else is just extra. Like they wouldn't be opposed to the extra, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, and I think I fall in that category. Like I'm gonna do the best I can, but I know like at the end of the day, if I don't have like the base, not even the basic needs, just like those things, like then I didn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. I think it's different for everyone. Um, some people might want a little bit more than what I just said, but some people might want a little bit less. Um, I think it's all up to the individual to make that decision for themselves, honestly. Um, and I don't wouldn't let anyone else try to convince you otherwise. Like you don't need take a drink right there. If you're wondering what I'm having today, it is Ghost energy drink, Phase Pop. So it's like the red, white, and blue popsicle, but it's 0 calories, so whatever. Um, I think, yeah, I think I built this. I think this is like the last thing I built on this world was this little fort. So I kind of wanted like a little fort before this castle. Like there was like a battle here, so they had to build like this like little complex to stake out in. But yeah, looks kind of cool, I guess. Wasted a lot of logs. Um, yeah, you know, I think that in the same breath, like for me, for example, like obviously I haven't got to that point yet, but I feel like a lot of people when they kind of have like similar things to what I suggested, um, like I want, like they get to that point and then they quit. And I'm not gonna say that won't be me because maybe I'll just be 100% satisfied and be like I'm good with what I did, and I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my life, worry free. But maybe not. Maybe I'll get there and be like, wow, this is cool. Let's see how far we can take this thing. There's nothing wrong with doing either or, honestly. But at the end of the day, I think you got to strive for something. Have that set in your mind. Don't let, society or whatever, social media convince you that you need, you know, some mansion on the beach or, like I said, like a $300,000 car or anything like that. But if that's what you want, and you truly think that's going to make you happy, like by all means do that. But, you know, and if you get to that, and if you never wanted those things, but you get to the point to where you are, blessed enough to have that kind of money, that kind of income to afford something like that, like, and you want to get it, like, don't be ashamed of that either. Like, you earned that. I just cannot stand the people that are like, oh, the money and this and that, won't make you happy. It's like most of the time people that are saying that don't have any money. Some of them sometimes have good intentions, but most of the time it just stems from jealousy. And I'm in the camp, like I don't think it will either, but um, not achieving your goals is not going to make you happy as well. And most of the time when you achieve your goals, there's some sort of um, financial incentive to it um, as well. So that's kind of where the money thing comes in, because most of the time when you have a goal, there's always, some sort of dollar value that comes, there's, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with that. So if you're one of those, if you are incentivized by money and that, then you got to do your thing. Um, but, you know your threshold, know what at the end of the day is going to make you happy, and anything else that comes after that is just extra, in my opinion. And if you get to that and you just don't want to buy extra extra toys and extra stuff like that, then don't do it. You can save your money and pass it on to the next generation um, of your kids, if you have kids, or whatever you want to do with it. Give it away. I don't whatever makes you feel better. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like the flashback to the beta world. Kind of iconic at this point. Um, yeah, I think the next, so I'm gonna have a video up next week. Yeah, the daily uploads are gonna be on hold for probably like a week, but I'm gonna have some pre-recorded videos I'm just gonna schedule for next week because I'm going back home for a week, so um, not gonna have my computer with me, obviously. So I'm gonna try to record as many as I can between today and tomorrow and just schedule them. So this one's gonna go up today on Thursday, and then I'm probably gonna have one for maybe Tuesday and Thursday of next week. Uh, so yeah, and I think I'm gonna bring my laptop with me. So I think I'm gonna make the Discord next week and kind of get that all set up, and then we'll probably post it next Sunday maybe. So that's kind of uh, estimated release date. So I just don't want to make a Discord and just have it just be like not put together and stuff. I kind of want it to be set up just so it makes sense and looks nice and all that. Has all the bells and whistles and stuff. So I'll probably work on that next week when I have nothing to do. So um, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah, then I think one of the videos I'm gonna have for next week is about not like a life video like this, just like a topic, but I think it's gonna be like an actual Minecraft video, kind of talking about the game and that kind of stuff. So that'll be something to look forward to if you're into that. And it will revolve around this world and stuff. So um, stay tuned for that if that interests you. But other than that, that's pretty much all I got today. Appreciate all the comments and the likes as usual. Means a lot, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday and enjoy.